All right, all right, all right. Moving right along into the U.S. officially admits Ukraine funding biolabs.
Winning? No.
You suck!
What do you know?
You suck!
Tulsi Gabbard wasn't lying. Oof. I think I smoked too much. Maybe I got lung damage. Oh, lung damage doesn't make my voice hurt. Oh, it just could be reason why I feel a little pains in the chest. Little pains. Or it could be because I need to work out and stretch and I've been lazy and getting into this too much. But it is for it what it is. Let's get more back on track. Let's get right into this hearing this woman's words before we even get into the next article. Under Secretary of State for Political Affairs, Victoria Nuland, shocking confirmation of existence of Ukrainian biolabs. Free use, fair use, fair use.
I only have a minute left. Let me ask you, does Ukraine have chemical or biological weapons?
Ukraine has biological research facilities, which, in fact, we are now quite concerned Russian forces may be seeking to gain control of. So we are working with the Ukrainians on how they can prevent any of those research materials from falling into the hands of Russian forces should they approach.
I'm sure you're aware that the Russian propaganda groups are already putting out there all kinds of information about how they've uncovered a plot by the Ukrainians to release biological weapons in the country and with NATO's coordination. If there's a biological or chemical weapon incident or attack inside of Ukraine, is there any doubt in your mind that 100% it would be the Russians that would be behind it?
There is no doubt in my mind, Senator, and it is classic Russian technique to blame on the other guy what they're planning to do themselves.
I mean, that is true. We got to give her that. But the fact remains is those labs are there. What is that research? And she didn't say no to the weapons thing, show full text. Is this really C-SPAN? You gonna do that to me? I was gonna get into a article about this, but I'll just talk, I guess. You heard her. You heard her words, and let's go back because I want to make sure we get this correct.
Habitually, the way Putin has done as well. I only have a minute left. Let me ask you, for chemical weapon incident or attack inside of Ukraine, is there any doubt in your mind that one
they approach gain control of? So we biological research, Ukraine has biological research facilities.
Biological research facility. Biological research facilities. She did not deny that they're investigating bioweapons. She did not confirm they're investigating bioweapons. Neither confirm nor deny usually means a yes. I used to work for the government. Anybody that's worked for the government, anybody that's dealt with the government, we all know that. So I'd like to see information from these labs. I'd like to see the study reports. They have to be archived somewhere, right? Here? Not just there. Why are we doing that research there and not here? And if that research can't be conducted here, that we have to conduct there, then how are we doing that if we've deemed it illegal or whatnot? Because if it's illegal here or whatnot, and we've deemed it according to our principles that you shouldn't be doing that, then we should be upholding our principles and not conducting that research.
That's how winning is done.
This is common sense. This really is common sense. I don't know how to go about it any other way. So it's time to start holding your government accountability. Like, I got a parking ticket, and I talked about it on here, and tomorrow we'll go over the letter I wrote and how to write a letter to your government. Well, I was under the impression that there was an agreement between me and the city, the apartment I live in this complex in the city, to park there. I was wrong. However, when I was doing my appeal, I was lied to, hung up on, denied my right to voice these grievances and such. And ultimately, it was determined that I paid it anyway, which I did. But my rights were violated, and I can't let that go. So I submitted the letter and such. It's time we start holding these people accountable. The U.S. is holding biological research in Ukraine. What is this biological research? Why is this biological research? And let me see the biological research study data. If my tax money is funding this written request, then I should fund this written request. I should actually look up how to do a Pfizer request and actually request this information with a Freedom of Information Act request. But they'll probably deny it because there's an active war zone going on with Russia. Now, I want to be clear that this is in no way condoning what Russia's doing. Attacking Ukraine. Oh, I sound like me a bit. Attacking Ukraine I don't condone it at all. I don't trust Russia's word on it, but I don't trust our word on it either. You know, it's all sides of this conflict seem foul, and you're telling people that this is misinformation, but here is our representative telling Congress that these places exist.
Winning? No.
So, if these places exist, at the very least, we should have a right to know what these places are doing. Not just that it's doing this. Like, what specifically, details. I want details. What pathogens are we working on? Why are we working on them? What kind of research is being funded? Biological research facility is not enough information for me to get on board. It's just not. I'm just fucking saying. Thank you for checking out this clip of my Thought of the Day podcast. You can catch this podcast every Tuesday through Friday at that'sonpoint.info by 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because that's how winning is done. New clips go out daily, and we can't do this without you, so we appreciate your support. With that being said, consider joining for $5 a month, and you get early access to the uncensored version of this, early access to our weekly That's On Point podcast, and access to exclusive content only for members. All the money that we receive is going to go funnel back into this to hire more journalists and do more things for you guys, because that's how winning is done. It really is. We got a merch store and stuff. You can help there, and if you can't help via money, you can always just leave a comment, and share this out there, because that helps us more than you can immensely know. That's the best way to help. Just leave a comment, and share. And if you're listening to us, leave a review. Leave a good review. Help us boost us in the podcast ratings and get us up there, because that's how winning is done. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.